Hope y'all been productive. Doing what y'all gotta do on an everyday basis. I want to talk to y'all about why the dating game is so hard for you. One of the biggest reasons why you struggle with a woman or man is because you don't have game. What is game? Is game saying some smooth words to a woman? I mean, it could be. That's more like childish game. I'm talking about adult game. Game is knowing if game has been ran on you. See, a lot of people got this misunderstanding that game is saying some smooth lines to a woman or a man or some shit like that. But really all game is deception and not being deceived. Deception and not being deceived. That's what game is. You're either going to be one or the other, right? And a lot of y'all have pure hearts. You're trying to love, but you're being deceived. And the biggest reason why a lot of y'all are being deceived is because you are not being honest being honest with yourself about who really likes you, or if you're the only one and this or that. You are a product, right? You gotta look at yourself as a product, because that's what you are. In the dating game, you are basically a product. There's competition. There's people who don't appreciate your product. There's people who want your product for cheaper. There's people who feel like the product is worth more. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to knowing that someone likes you, if you really have to question if someone likes you, they probably don't. Now, at first, I get it, because they probably don't know if you like them, so it's a back and forth situation, basically. But even then, even in the beginning part, eventually a person that likes you is going to let it blatantly be known. But here's where the rabbit hole gets deep when it comes to this who likes you shit. A lot of times you're not the only person they like. A lot of times they're not looking for the same shit you're looking for. And this is a problem, because if they're looking for something different than you, but they're lying, or even if they tell the truth, it could be a serious problem, because you might look at it differently and then you start getting attached to the person, but they don't want what you want. Some people consider liking a man, some people like money. It's woman in man, so I'm just going to say it like this. Some people like money in a person. Some people like looks in a person. Some people like sex in a person. Some people like personality in a person. You got to realize who the hell you're dealing with. And then, when you really start to censor or sense what they really like in a woman or man, ask yourself, do they really like you? Because if they like money, but you like a broke dude or something, or a broke guy, broke dude or a broke girl, 9 times out of 10, man, it's some bullshit. There's something else there, you know what I'm saying? Some deception or something. Problem is, you have to look at yourself as a product, man. And when you have game, you're going to realize, especially like, say you mess around with a guy and he still acts like he don't want you. You fucked him and everything. 9 times out of 10, the guy don't really like you like that. You need to realize that and move on. But a lot of people don't have game to realize that. They don't understand what men do when they really like a woman versus what they do when they really don't, especially after he already hit. Same thing with a lot of y'all guys. Y'all think that women are difficult. You think that that you can't just make a woman happy with dinner or something simple. And the reason why you think that is because you're dealing with women who don't really like you. When a woman really likes you, she's gonna try to add something to you. She's gonna try to put effort into you too, not just gimme, gimme, gimme. I don't care what woman it is. And if it is a woman who's just gimme, 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 you need to have the game to recognize that this is just a woman that just wants. She doesn't want to give back. So you don't need to deal with that. But a lot of y'all can't censor if a woman really like you or not, because it's either you don't want to accept it or you don't know how to recognize it. One or the other. See, all I know is this. The more a woman likes you, the less difficult she's going to make it. So if I got to do all this shit, then she probably don't like me. And even if I'm wrong, the only way I say a woman would not do all this shit, or should I say show high interest, is if if you're not showing interest back, so she's worried like, man, maybe you don't like me. That's the only way. But if you are these guys out here saying you try to do this and take her on a date and be nice and all that, and she's been difficult, she don't like you, man. No woman's going to want to lose a guy that likes them. A woman wants the guy that she likes to do the things that y'all do. Y'all so-called nice guys do. All the flowers and all that. You know why you think women will get turned off and not like you if you bring her flowers or open the door and all that? Because she don't like you like that. And some of y'all gonna say, well, it makes them lose attraction. Well, guess what? If a woman was highly attracted to you, you have to do a lot to make her not want to fuck with you. That's another thing that y'all not getting. Same thing, vice versa. You know, if you're a woman watching. This is where game comes into play. If you don't have game, then you're not going to understand, man, this girl really don't like me. Let me just leave her alone. Or maybe this girl does like me, but she's liking other people too. That's why she can't give me the proper energy that I deserve. Let me move on. This girl's all about her. I can't get with this woman because in the end, she just with me for what she can get, and she's going to divorce rate me. If you don't have game, you're not going to see it. A lot of men right now with a woman, and they getting cut. That woman don't really want the man. She's just there for survival, and they don't realize it because they don't have game. The reason why I'm single now is because I started watching videos and shit and getting game, and then I realized that, damn, I didn't know shit. I was getting game ran on me the whole time, basically. You see what I mean? But but what led me to watching the videos is getting like, man, something ain't right with this. It seemed like this person planned me or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, but now I understand. I know when a woman, I can sense when a woman's cheating. I can see signs, you know, all that shit. I can see if she really liked me or not, for the most part. Especially if I showed interest. Now, if I didn't show interest in a woman, and she might like me but not show it because I didn't show it, I get that. That's very possible. But for all y'all guys trying to be super nice and all this shit, and they're not reciprocating, because she got thousands of people in her face, man, and you're not the one she really wants. And accept it. It hurts, but it's gonna hurt worse if you don't accept it and try to get with a woman who really don't want you. She might say, you know what? Since he won't leave me alone, I'm gonna take his money. I'm gonna take his dinner. I'm gonna take this or that. And in the end, I'm gonna leave him. It's his fault. He wanted to take me on a date, right? He wanted to do this or that. A person has to really like you, and the problem is people can like you, but there's other people in the world. So, kind of like I like the Bengals and the Browns because I'm from Ohio, but I like the 49ers. The Bengals and the Browns don't do it for me, but I like them. You know what I mean? But nah, I like the 49ers. I like Chevys, you know, but I like Cadillac better. I'm not going to get the same feeling with the Cadillac that I'm going to get with the Chevy, even though I know it's a nice car and shit. People have preferences, man. But a lot of y'all take their preferences to heart. You make it feel like I gotta prove that a person should like me. Like when you're the product and you're a good product, it sells itself. You don't have to convince a person to buy your good ass product, man. Mercedes don't have to convince people to buy their Mercedes. People already know what time it is. Some people just don't see your worth for whatever reason. For whatever reason. It could be their preference. It could be because who they are as a person. A lot of it has to do with who they are as a person, where they are as a person, and it has to do with options too. Again, if I have all these options and I like this one better than you, yeah, I like you. You're a nice person and all this and all that, but I like that one better. Or I'm going to deal with you and that one. That's why y'all struggling, because y'all not dealing with people who really fuck with you. If they don't really fuck with you, you just got to let it go, I guess. There's nothing you can do about it. The last resort is, I'm not sure if he or she really like me. Let me show them I like them. And after that, what can you do? What can you do? The reason, I'm going to say it again, the reason why y'all men think these women are difficult and shit, because you're not the guy they want. That's why when a woman got a boyfriend or something, she ignores all y'all. Well, most women. Some women still play around and shit like that, but they do that because that's not a guy they really want, now that I think about it. You know, the ones who have boyfriends and they still talking to other guys, they're not who they really want. That's why they do it. But if she's got the guy she really want, all y'all, it don't matter. Y'all all invincible. A lot of y'all laugh and say, nah, they all want money. All these things, you know how women say they don't care about a man's money and this and that, they just want a man's time. And men say, nah, that's not true. And they start naming off shit that women did to them that is basically they start naming off shit women did, but they don't realize that those women didn't really like you. That's why they did it. I've never been wrong about a woman who really don't like me. I've been wrong about women who do like me. I need to sharpen up on that area. But when it comes to women who don't like me, I'm never wrong. Or when she's about to switch up, or if she's dealing with other men, I'm never wrong on that. I can feel it. Because when you're the only one, it's a certain way a woman treats you, man. And it can't be duplicated. It can't be, it's one of the best things in the world. That's why all women and men deserve to get this treatment from women and men. But you're only going to get it from a woman or man who feels like you're the best. You're not getting it from motherfuckers who think this one's the best too and that one, I want this one and that one and that one. You're not getting that from them, man. So why even deal with them? I'm not about to twist no woman's arm like me. No, I'm not doing that. Because if I was really the one, I wouldn't have to. She'd probably be trying to make me like her. And I don't give a damn about what she look like. A lot of y'all think, well, she got all kind of options. That's impossible. No, it's not. If you the guy she really want, it is not impossible. The problem is you're not the guy she really want. And the problem is you don't have game to recognize it. And the problem is you don't have the balls to accept it and leave the woman alone. Or man, if you're a woman watching. Same thing vice versa. You want to try to play something in your head of, maybe they like, a lot of times too, maybe they do like you, but they deal with multiple people, so that's why you're seeing this wave. High interest, low interest, hot, cold. Come on, man. People don't do that when they like somebody, man. When they like somebody, you can't basically keep them out your phone. That's a fact. Unless they like you and you didn't show them you like them back, then that's understandable. But we are talking about hypothetically saying you showed a woman or man you like them. Only other option I can see is if that person hurt and they just don't really want to be dealing with nobody. But if that's the case, you're not going to be seeing them on dates and shit. It's like this. You're not going to see, you show a woman or man you like them and they act like they don't like you. And if they was hurt, they just gonna be kicking it with themselves for the most part. You're not gonna see them out dating and this and that. That's bullshit. That's all cap. Or I don't do that. I don't text men, and that's just lies, man. A lot of people just lie, man, to string you along because they just want certain things from you. And if you don't have game, well, you're gonna struggle. You're gonna struggle with women or men if you don't have game. What is game? Knowing not to be deceived, knowing what deception is, so you're not deceived. That's what game should be. Game should not be deceiving people, but unfortunately, there's misusing something and there's using something in the right way. And when it comes to game, you got people misusing it and you got people using it the right way. Be the person that uses it in the right way. And the Most High is going to help you because your intentions are good. So he's going to show you, he's going to pull the wool off of these people. Like Scooby-Doo, you know what I'm saying? For real. Like, yeah, she trying to play me, man. She talked to other people. I can sense when a woman's talking to multiple men. It is not that hard to tell. Because if a woman really like me, and it's only me, and that's, for the most part, that's it. Or let's say this. Maybe she talked to different guys, but I'm the number one choice. There's no mistaking this. If you see that subpar treatment, it's because you're not the number one guy, man. Or you're not showing her anything back. So she's not. But if you are, you know what time it is. If you already fucked the dude, you already gave him the most high validation possible. And if you ain't doing shit wrong, then you know what time it is. He wants to deal with multiple women. You just gotta accept it. You gotta take that on the chin. Because if you don't take it on the chin, it can fuck around and ruin your whole entire life. Just think about it for a second. I know that this woman really don't like me, but I'm gonna keep trying to fuck with her, then I get her pregnant and shit. I'm done. I'm done. I'm going to child support, I'm getting cheated on and all that. Because I wanted to get with a woman and try to convince her to like me when she really didn't like me like that. I wish this dude move or something. I don't know what he thinks. But yeah, man, that's the key. That's the most important key. Because I understand this. When a woman really likes me, there's no comparison to when it's a woman that I kind of like him, or I want to like more than one man. There's no comparison. Why even dig in that trash can? Why even dig in the trash can? I gotta share you and I'm number 10 on your list. Nah. Why would I do that when I know I'm gonna be number 1 on a woman's list, right? And I know I don't have to share, and I know that I can give that to her, who deserves it. These other ones, they don't deserve that shit. These dudes don't be deserving your head and your pussy. They don't even like you like that, but you still giving your best to them. You giving your best to them, and they not giving you shit. Because you don't recognize the game, or you don't want to accept it. You don't want to accept it. This guy really don't like me like this. He like that other bitch better. Who cares what he like better? 9 times out of 10, it's he likes you and her, and her, and her, and her. Or she likes him, him, and him, and him. Or they just don't know what they want. Because when you know what you want, you're not going to be dealing with people you don't want. When you know what you want, unless you're just a person that want to be a player. If you are, but if you're a good woman or man, you don't want a player, right? So if you're talking about people who should know what they want, I mean, if you're talking about getting a good woman or man, they should know what they want. So by default, since you're looking for a good woman or man who should know what they want, by default, you wouldn't see this hot cold shit. Because they wouldn't deal with you if they really didn't like you. They might go out with you like, I don't really like him. That's it. Right? Stop lying to yourself, man. You know, just because they don't see your worth or think you're worth it or whatever, that don't mean that you are, man. But, you know, it's like Mercedes selling their product the same price as fucking junkyard cars. Why would they do that? I know I'm a Mercedes, right? You know you're a Mercedes, right? And you keep working, especially if you keep working on yourself. If you know you're a Mercedes, why are you selling yourself, the product, as a junkyard car? What I mean by that is whoever you give that Mercedes value to, the outcome of what they perceive you as is what you're going to get from that person. So you could be a Mercedes all day long, but if a woman sees you as a junkyard car, that's how she's going to treat you. So you're trying to get reciprocation from that woman, and you're getting your value to that woman, but in return the investment is a junkyard car. You invest in Mercedes, but you're getting a junkyard car back in return. That don't make sense. All because of what? Some pussy? Which really, she can look good as fuck and have trash ass pussy. So I don't know what y'all dudes be doing. Or he can look good and be trash in bed. I don't know what women be doing. Well, women ain't really guilty of that as much as men are. With women, it's more of telling a motherfucker telling them what they want to hear. Because they do it off of emotions instead of logical thinking. That's where game comes in. When a woman applies game to a man when she's dealing with a man, she doesn't think with her emotions. She can't. It's impossible. Same thing with a man. A lot of y'all men not using game. You're using your emotion. That's why you're in your emotion. But I like her. I can't let her go. But you know that she fuck with another guy. She just with you for money. But if you use your game, you can't like her because you know what it is. Kind of like they say, either you know what bad female nature is. You can't do both. You can either love the woman. They say all women, but I don't really agree. But I'm gonna tell you how they say it. Either you know a woman's nature, or you in love with a woman, but you can't do both, right? But I think that's true, but only with the bad women. I do believe that there's women out here who would be solid for you, but you got to be number one. That's the only way. The moral of the story is this, and I'm getting off of here, y'all. If you want to be treated like some goddess, queen, or king, it has to be a man that sees, or a woman who sees you as that. You're not getting it from a woman. You're okay, but I really like him over there. You know what I mean? Nah, fuck that. Go over there. You don't belong to me. Get out my face. If you don't see me, why the fuck would I got all this to offer you, but you don't see me that way? No, you don't deserve that. Eventually, I'm going to run into the person that do. And I'm going to like them even more than I like you, because they actually like me back. Y'all liking people, just imagine as much as you like these people that don't like you back or whatever, y'all slept together and they still doing bad or whatever. Just imagine how much you like them. Now apply that to somebody that actually likes you back the same. Imagine how much more you like that motherfucker. You cannot negotiate attraction, yo. Stop trying. But what you can do is live your life and self-improve, so you can have money to do things, go to other places. Damn, I ain't got a man, but I'm about to go to this trip and enjoy my life. That's what it gotta be, man. But y'all not doing that shit, man. Y'all too worried about people that don't like you. And half of these motherfuckers for everybody. They don't want more than one person. They want more than one person. A lot of times it ain't you, it's them. You think it's you that's not good enough. It's them. And they know it. I know I can't be what he needs in a woman, so I'm just gonna play games. Well, I'm just gonna leave him alone, and I'm gonna pick this other guy that ain't shit, because I can be what I can be ain't shit with him myself. You see what I'm saying? Or her. I don't have to step up and keep producing with a solid ass woman. So let me just pick these women down here, the easy women that let me stay home and play PlayStation and all that. So they gonna run from a solid ass woman. It is what it is, man. And then sometimes it's just attraction, man. And sometimes it's agendas. Attraction basically is an agenda. What do I like in a person? What am I looking for in them? It's the same fucking thing. But that's why y'all struggling. You don't have game. You don't understand to determine when a woman really likes you or not. I don't know if it's because you've never been really liked like that by a woman or man, or you're just lying to yourself. But I know what it's like to be liked by a woman or man. So my bad. I know what it's like to be liked by a woman. If you know what it's like to be liked by a woman or man, can't nobody convince you, can't nobody fool you that really don't like you. It's impossible. Because every woman that really liked me, they all had that same type of energy. Every woman that don't, they all have that same type of energy. Even if they try to deceive, I still can sense it. You can still sense if somebody's kind of like trying to act like they like you, but they really don't. For the bag or whatever they do, or for the sex. Women say they can't tell. That's bullshit. You can tell. You can feel it. You can feel if a man just saying what you want to hear to get some sex. Because he's saying what you want to hear. Everything that, man, I didn't see women, I think they watch my video and say everything that I say, and they try to be that woman and say it like, wait a minute, this sounds too much like you saying what I want to hear. Yeah, this don't seem right. You know what I mean? I done seen it before. Like, this chick had to be watching the video because she was saying everything I wanted to hear. Like, and guess what? Not right. In the end, wasn't right. Wasn't right in the end. It is what it is, man. Understand, people are going to try to learn you, and then they're going to try to become that person that you want and all that shit, man. But over time, like, you can feel the energy, and it can't be fake forever. Because eventually they're going to get tired of putting on that act, that mask. And once you take that mask off, they're not going to want to fuck with you no more because they can't wear that mask around you that they wanted to wear to get what they wanted. They have to be their self around you once you pull the mask off. Once you pull the mask off, they have to be their self around you. And that's why they mad at you and don't want to speak to you or look at you and shit. It's sad, but it's the fucking truth. I don't get it, but hey. You know what I mean? Why can't motherfuckers just keep it real? I have no idea. I don't know. Because they can't keep it real because their intentions is not real. You know what I'm saying? How you going? You can't keep it real if your intentions ain't real. Think about it. If my intentions is just to fuck the woman, I really can't keep it real like that. Man, you really want me to do this and that? See what I'm saying? But if my intentions are real, I have no problem doing these things. I don't put all these roadblocks in front of the woman like this and this and this and this. And neither does a woman. If a woman really like you, she can't play games with you and put all these roadblocks in front of you. She could try, but eventually she gonna give in because she really like you. But she don't really like you. She don't give a fuck if you stay or go. So that's why I'm putting all these roles. You gotta take me on 10 days, 30 day, 60-day rule, all that bullshit. She ain't doing that with somebody she really like. Unless she wants to do it. But she's not doing it like in the sense of playing a game or some shit. She can't. If she really like you and she wants to do something with you, she gonna do it. Point is, man, if they like you the best out of all the people, you gonna know. More than likely. If you let them know already that you like them. And that's all I gotta say about it. And, you know, I just want men to experience good experience with a woman. To experience what it really feels like when a woman thinks you're the best. You know what I mean? But you can only get that if you pick a woman who really likes you. And I think all women deserve it too. They deserve it in a man. But the problem is they're trying to get it in men who don't really like them. They like the guy, but the guy don't like you or whatever. Or the guy wants more than you. He wants 5 women and shit like this, man. So you gotta be careful, man. And that's all I gotta say, y'all. You want to experience a great experience, well, it's gotta be somebody you really like. And it might take a long time before you find that person. You know what I mean? It's not going to be easy because most people out here for everybody. So that's just the way it is, you know. And a lot of people are going to fall off by the sword. You're not even going to want them anymore. They're going to take the route of having fun, you know, what they call it, having fun. I call it destruction because that's what it is. You know, they're going to take that route and you're not even going to want them anymore. Like, damn, homie. In high school, you was the man, homie. You know what I'm saying? That shit, man. But yeah, man, if they like you, you know, you'll know. I know what it's like to be liked by a woman and loved by a woman. So no woman can deceive me and fake it. She can't. I can feel it. I know what it feels like, and I also know what a woman does when she really likes you. So not only can I just feel it, I can see it. Not only can I see it, I can also feel it. So you can't deceive me. And they get mad because they can't deceive you. That's why they mad at you. Like, damn. Fuck him. It's like a man, you not letting a man fuck no more. He gonna be like, fuck you, right? Well, that's how it is with a woman trying to deceive you for a bag or something, and you pull that wool off. She mad, she can't fuck with you. She don't like you now because you didn't give her what she wanted. You know, her intention was bad. So it is what it is, man. Keep pulling the wool off these motherfuckers. The better off you are. Because I'd rather do that than to get married with the woman and have kids and now the wool come off. Hell no. Let me pull that wool off immediately, and that's where game comes in. Because if you got game, you're not even going to get that deep with the woman. You know what I mean? You're not even, that's why I ain't lived with a woman in 10 years. But I've been in a relationship. But I didn't let that person live with me for certain reasons. I'm not exposing all that. It don't even matter anymore. The point is, if I didn't have game, I would have fell for that shit again. But I learned from mistakes in the past of, nah, we argue too much. Yeah, I'm going to just say it like that. We don't get along enough for her to move in with me. You know, shit like that. Y'all better recognize this shit before it's too late, man. Or before you're too deep in the water. Because sometimes that too deep in the water is having a kid by that person. Or getting married to that person or whatever. And that ain't cool. Now you stuck. Now you tied to the person forever. You're not stuck with the kid because the kid's a blessing, but you're tied to the person. You know? And then that could fuck you up from getting with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Most of these people are running game, man. That's what they do. It's not just women, it's men. If a woman really like you, she's not gonna run no fucking game on you. If she don't like you, then she will. Or she liked you and then she don't like you no more. That's why she starts playing games. Notice how she was perfect at first. Either she wore a mask or she was really, that's who she really is. But now that she don't like you no more, or you cheated or you did something wrong, now you're gonna see the real her, or she gonna treat you differently, should I say. But 9 times out of 10 it was a mask. Because people who really like you, they don't switch up on you, they just leave you alone, they just fall back. They don't start doing you dirty. Because they like you, right? I'm out of here for now.